Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel yet again. It's a new day, a new replica, and while I sort of unpackage this for you here now, we looked at the VFC AV74M. Haven't shot this at range yet, but so far it's seeming pretty damn good. And I know the VFC community loves to hate me, but I'm even going to say, if that gunfire is good at range, I'm even going to go as far to say that it's better than the TM-AKs. But we'll get to that bridge once we cross it. Now, one of my viewers got in touch with me and said, look, I'm thinking of moving this on. Are you interested in it? Now, the box is too big to get in frame here, but it's the AV74M. And I got a bit of a deal on this. He was shifting it, he'd had it and not really used it all that much. It's pretty much all brand new in the box, nothing's been used. He also threw in a AR tube folding stock adapter. I don't think I'll probably use that, but it's always nice to have it in case I want to change this rifle up in future. So I got a really good deal on this. I paid much less than what you would pay for the rifle, but I got the gun and 5 magazines. So the one that's in the box with it will unpackage this here. So we've got the magazines in black. These magazines are cross-compatible with the AV74M. I did manage to get magazines for my 74U, so I've got them in the plum colour, and I've got them in black now. We're going to pull this open here. You're just going to have to bear with me at the start of the video while I get this out, because I wanted to kind of show you that I'm taking this out of the box and everything's pretty much brand new. So we'll get the box out of here and we'll take a look at this rifle. So like I say, the indications were good on the AVS74U, or that AK74U, whatever you want to call it. So people have been telling me to get this original AKM for a while on the channel. People's like, you need the VFC AK, it's probably the best thing they do. A little bit loose, but something we can sort. And I'd held off, and the only reason I'd held off was because I knew the 74U was coming, and I really wanted a 74U. So, but now I've got both, and looking at the VFC booth at IWA, they're also doing an AK105. I'm a massive AK105 fan, and I said this to Rich at Wolverine Airsoft, because they release their MTW AK soon. And I said, the fact that you've done a 105 for your first model that you release is just, you're giving the people what they want. You know, people normally start with the base models and then work their way up to the more interesting models that people want. So, again, I got this. I got it with 5 magazines. They're all brand new in the box. So, that's good. I'm running out of space to put all this stuff. We only need to focus on the one for now. So, while I'm talking to you, I'm just going to squirt a bit of gas in this. So, yeah. He hit me up. I think I'm going off memory here, so I could be wrong, but I think it was about 500 quid or just over for the gun and 5 magazines. Obviously, it comes with one in the box, doesn't it? So the gun and an extra 4 magazines. But yeah, we're gonna crack on with this thing. So it's pretty much going to be exactly the same as a 74U in terms of how it functions and everything like that. But this is obviously the 74M model. Longer barrel. We're going to have to chrono this thing to see what it's doing, of course, but it does seem to be pretty smooth and everything like that. I did give it a once over when I got home with it. I've had this for a while, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm just going to whack some BBs in this. I'm told my AR adapters fit with these mags, so we're going to give it a go. Haven't tried this yet. It indeed does. Nice, I have to get that updated on the website. It works with the AK mags. And we're just going to get straight into chroning this thing, because I'm kind of interested in what it's doing. I don't know whether it's Asia spec or UK spec. So it does look like it has an MPass in it. I can't remember if they come with them factory fitted or whether he's put that in there after the fact. So 0.25 gram BBs, and we've got some a little squirt of propane in the mag. I didn't put too much in there. 2 5 gram BBs. And we're going to give this a quick chrono. So it does sound beautiful. It feels really, really good. There isn't much movement in it at all. It's just this top piece that seems to rattle. But yeah, we can always, you know, buff that out with a bit of a shim or something like that. It's not the end of the world. If the gun shoots good, I think that's pretty much more important. So we're going to go through the chrono here. We're at 0.715. I'm just going to show you. So that was the first readout, and I'm just going to call these out for you now. So he probably has adjusted this down. 0.992, 1 joule, 1 joule, 0.894, 0.929, 0.88, 0.994, 1.056, and 0.845. So we're getting a bit of variation there. I could throw one of my end passes in there, see if it's a bit more consistent than the one that's in here. It does just look like a generic VFC one. It's like a black valve. So I'm going to rip it on some auto now. I'm going to dump the rest of the mag. Let's see how it does. Absolutely fantastic, just like my 74U. Recoil is amazing. Like on the little model that I had, the rate of fire is good. It didn't spit any gas. It fed every round and then stopped when it was empty. So yeah, add in another VFC to the family. And there's a lot of people think that I hate VFC. I really don't hate VFC. I'm probably a little bit more critical on them because there's things that I've seen that I haven't liked. This was purchased with my own money, the 74U. All the G36, all the VFC models, sorry, were purchased with my own money. And contrary to belief online, a lot of the MWS models I buy. I think I've had a couple of models. So I think they had the Salvo Virtus MCX and the Double Eagle Mark 18 and the Ghetto Blaster. I think that's the only 3 rifles I've had from them that they've sent to me, which I've always said on camera, this is you know, been sent to me by them, but I'm under no bias to say anything. And I've even caught a little bit of comments from other YouTubers, you know, I ain't going to name any names, but trying to get the one up and trying to sort of put you down. But every other MWS model I've bought, you know, it's all been paid up with my own money. You know, in 2024, I think it was 2024, the accountant tells me I spent over £50,000 on airsoft rifles. And again, this is all, you know, put through, the business subsidizes it. So we do sales on the online store. It gets money in. All that money goes back into the business to create more products for you guys, or it goes into me being able to purchase these replicas to show them off. So I am spending the money, and I've said this many times, I'm spending the money so you don't have to if it turns out to be bad. And we have had some massive lemons, but these AKs seem to be chef's kiss. So I'm just hoping when I get the time to get out and shoot these guns at range, if these guns shoot well at range, honestly, apart from the price, but the price is here and there everywhere nowadays, I think they're going to be a very good purchase and a very good, maybe you want to lean towards this than the Marus, but maybe we'll have to do a sort of, we'll pit them against each other. Maybe I'll grab my AKM and we'll pit it against this. What I do like about the VFC AKs, of course, they're modelled on the 74s. These magazines, which are, I can't remember the exact caliber. It's like 545, is it? Or something like that. They're much easier to get in pouches. My TM AKMs, they have the 47 style mags, the 7.62 mags, and they're a pain to get in pouches, even that are built for them. So, yeah. Nice little addition to the collection, and we'll be doing some stuff with this. Like I say, this is my second one I've purchased. I will say that I do prefer, this has got like a slightly more glossy finish compared to this. This is a very rough texture. Now that might be realistic, I'm not too sure. I don't own real AKs. We can't have them here in the UK, especially in this format. It's got a bit more of a rough, I don't know if you can hear that, a rough texture, where this one hasn't. I think I prefer the finish to this, but on the 74M, the selector is miles better than this. This just, I have bent this, tried to bend it into shape. I think it needs a little bit more tweaking, but I was just being careful so I didn't break it. But at the moment, sorry if you hear Loki wailing at the door. At the moment, I prefer, I think it just, this model looks better with the wood on there. There's something about the 74U, and I went over this in the review of it you know, about nostalgia and growing up with like GoldenEye and movies and stuff like that, this is my favourite over the two, but we can perhaps do some stuff with this. What would you like to see me do with this? Should we modernise it? Should we put some Zenitco stuff on there? Should we put some Magpul front ends on? Should we... I don't know. It's the possibilities are endless, but even though we've already covered the 74U, I just wanted to run it past you guys because everything I do on the channel, I usually show you lot and you know, sort of show you what I'm up to. Can I get the stock off? There we go. I do like the stock on this as well. So 74U and 74M. We'll get to some range tests very soon and we'll see what they do performance-wise. But so far, out the box, the gas efficiency seems to be really good. Really strong recoil. I don't even think the triggers are half bad on these. I can't remember. It's an AK trigger, but it's not bad. The power seems to be pretty damn good out of them. And they're just a blast to shoot. I shoot the 74U all the time because if I'm ripping something on full auto, it's an absolute beast. So I'm happy in my purchases. I'm glad I get to add this to the VFC family of rifles. Now I have cleared out a lot of VFC rifles, but I've been very open and honest with you guys about that. And you don't have to like me because of what I prefer. You know, I get all these labels attached to me now, like I only like MWSs or MWS systems. It's not the truth. I do have a lot of them. I've probably got over 20 MWS models now. It's just they're so patterned and reliable. I always know what I'm getting into. Where if I've took some of the other models out, and again, VFC do some cracking SMGs. So like the SPC9, I'm just looking for it because I know it's down here. The SPC9 that we had, I had an absolute, oh god, it's like 20 guns falling over. The SPC9 I had, this thing, was it the SPC9? I can't remember. This thing is an absolute monster. I love using it in CQB. It's great. The MPXs, I love those as well. The MP9 I think gets a bit of hate due to like its quality and how they've done it. But again, we took that to CQB. We had an absolute blast with that. So I am planning to try and get to more games and use this stuff so you can see it in action. There's just a lot going on behind the scenes, which will be very apparent in the next couple of months, hopefully sooner rather than later. And we'll be getting a big studio upgrade, and the quality of the stuff and the ease of me filming them, it's just going to be a much better, because I know people say that, and they are correct, I'm not disputing it. I am most of the time very unprepared in these videos because I'm so busy. It's like, oh, I've got a quick 10-20 minutes, let me just quickly grab that, put it on the bench and do some content on it to get started with it. Where moving forward, there should be a lot more time available. The facilities that I film in will be a lot better. There'll be more space. It'll be a case of we can do on the bench stuff, in-person stuff, recoil tests, full auto tests, chrono, magazine tests, and then we can take it out. We should be able to take it out and range test it on the same premises, so we won't have to wait where we can get out to 6mm and stuff like that. So really exciting things. Just bear with me. But I just thought I'd share it with you, like I said, because I've had such a great experience with the 74U, and them saying that I hate VFC, I don't. I really love the AK, and I should have picked this up sooner, yes, but it's almost beneficial that I didn't, because the deal I got on this, and the viewer, I didn't say to one of my viewers, that's what I wanted to pay. He just said, here's the price of the gun. If you want it with the extra 4 mags, here's the price again. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. So there we go. Can't wait to have a play around with this thing. I'm taking a bit more time with some of the reviews now. You might have seen a bunch of reviews on the channel, and it's not like I just switch the camera off and stop. I will just periodically come in this room with things that are ongoing, and I'll just keep putting mags through them, just trying to find any faults or anywhere where there could be improvements. So I appreciate sticking around. I do waffle a bit. It's just the way I am. That's just who I am. I can't change that. If you don't like that, that's fine. There's plenty of other YouTube guys out there that do a very good job. So, but if you have stick by, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you very much for the support over the period of Jaeger Precision's lifespan. Like I said, very interesting things coming, and we'll also have a place where maybe viewers can come and see me if they want, you know, work done or stuff like that. So, as always, The link will be down in the description if you want to join the Jaeger Precision Discord group. There's plenty of people, over 2,000 members in there. We're always talking gas blowbacks, HPA, you name it. It's a really friendly place to be. It's probably one of the least toxic places I've been in. I know you're probably going, well, you're biased. Well, I kind of am, but there's very rarely there's any kind of disputes in there like you see in the other groups. So it's a really nice place to be. So come and join us and have a chat. And as always, from me and Bench, who might be getting replaced soon, we'll see you in the next one.